Alright, so in the spirit realm, we've got Grandmaster Oogway duking it out with General Kai, a yak who's basically been wrecking all the other dead kung fu masters and snagging their chi like it's nobody's business. Oogway puts up a good fight, but unfortunately, Kai manages to steal his chi too. Classic. Hey, welcome to Real Savant. We've got all the latest movie recaps and reviews, with some sweet commentary to boot. Come hang with us and level up your film game. Don't forget to like and share our stuff, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a review. But before that happens, Oogway drops a bombshell on Kai. He tells him that some lucky guy is destined to bring him down. Yeah, that's right. Someone's gonna put a stop to Kai's chi-stealing shenanigans. Of course, Kai doesn't care. He's too busy using all that chi he stole to pop back into the mortal realm and wreak even more havoc. What a party animal. So get this. Master Shifu drops a bomb on the Furious Five and announces that he's hanging up his teaching hat for good. And guess who he's chosen to take over? None other than our boy Po. But here's the thing. Po's first attempt at teaching is a total disaster. He ends up accidentally hurting the Furious Five, who probably weren't too thrilled about being used as punching bags. Shifu's like, hey man, maybe try being yourself instead of trying to be me. Which is probably the nicest way of saying, stop being a hot mess. Feeling pretty bummed out, Po heads back home to drown his sorrows in noodles or something. And that's when things get wild. He meets this panda dude named Li Shan, who is his biological father. The universe sent him a sign or something. I don't know, but they hit it off right away. Mr. Ping, Po's adopted dad, is not happy about this turn of events though. Jealous much, Ping? So, Po's dad, Li, gets introduced to Shifu and the Five, and they team up to take on Kai and his army of zombie kung fu masters made out of jade. Yeah, you heard that right. Jade zombies. It's like Kai's been watching too much Walking Dead or something. Anyway, while doing some research, the group found out that Kai and Oogway used to be besties. Who would have thought? But get this. Kai actually saved Oogway's butt back in the day by taking him to a secret panda village to get patched up. Oogway learned how to heal people with his chi, but Kai took the opposite route and started stealing chi from others. Classic villain move. So Oogway was like, see you later, alligator, and banished him to the spirit realm. Lee offers to take Po to the panda village to learn some chi tricks to help defeat Kai. But of course, Po's adoptive dad, Mr. Ping, can't resist sticking his nose where it doesn't belong and sneaks along for the ride. Way to be subtle, Ping. When they finally arrive at the village, Lee's like, yeah, sure, I'll teach you how to use your chi. But first, you gotta learn how to be a chill panda like the rest of us. Oh boy, this oughta be good. So, Kai is still up to his evil shenanigans and is out to ruin Oogway's legacy. He's gone and stolen the chi of every living kung fu master, and even destroyed the Jade Palace. I mean seriously, dude, what's your problem? Luckily, Tigress manages to escape and tracks down Po to spill the tea on what went down. And let me tell you, it's some pretty heavy stuff. When Po demands that Lee teach him how to use chi immediately, Lee drops a bombshell. He has no idea what he's doing. He was just too scared of losing Po again to tell him the truth. Yikes. Naturally, Po's pretty ticked off and disowns his pops. Can you blame him? But don't worry, Mr. Ping's there to lend an ear and sympathize with Lee. He's all like, hey man, Po will come around eventually. So, after a little tiff with Tigress, Po finally comes to terms with the fact that he can't take down Kai by himself. It takes a big man to admit when he needs help, you know? So, Lee, Mr. Ping, and the rest of the pandas are like, we got your back, bro. Teach us some kung fu. But of course, Po's learned his lesson and knows that copying his moves ain't gonna cut it. Instead, he gets creative and teaches them to use their everyday activities as kung fu skills. I'm talking cooking, cleaning, napping, you name it. In between training sessions, Po and Lee finally bury the hatchet and make up. Good for them, right? And they both start getting ready for Kai's inevitable attack. Let's hope they're ready for some serious butt kicking. So Kai finally shows up with his jade zombies, ready to wreak some havoc on the panda village. But Po's students start fighting them off. While they're distracting Kai, Po whips out his signature move, the Wuxi fingerhold technique, and uses it to send Kai to the spirit realm. Or so he thinks. Turns out, Kai's not just any old spirit. He's a spirit warrior, and he's not going down that easily. In fact, He gets so mad that he starts attacking Po like a madman. It's all good though, because Po's not one to back down from a fight. To save his friends, Po takes a big risk and uses the Wuxi fingerhold on himself and Kai, sending them both to the spirit realm. But once they get there, Kai starts sucking the chi right out of Po. Rude, right? Meanwhile, back in the mortal realm, Lee and the gang figure out that finding your true self is the key to unlocking chi. So they start giving their chi to Po, like a big group hug or something. And boy, does it work. Po's now got more chi than he knows what to do with, and he uses it to obliterate Kai completely. So, with Kai out of the picture, the Kung Fu masters finally get their stolen chi back. Then in the spirit realm, Oogway basically tells us he's the one who sent Lee the message to find Po. And get this, Oogway reveals that he chose Po as the Dragon Warrior because he's a panda with mad potential to become a Kung Fu and Chi master. Oogway then gives Po his mystic staff and dubs him the new Grand Master. Po uses the staff to zap himself back to the mortal realm where he reunites with his crew. As the new Grand Master, Po gets the restored Jade Palace up and running again and starts teaching Kung Fu and Chi to everyone, including the pandas. Hey there, movie fans! If you loved Kung Fu Panda 3 as much as we did, don't forget to smash that like button and share this video with your fellow family and comedy movie lovers. The hilarious and heartwarming story will have you rooting for Po and his panda clan as they learn to harness the power of Chi and take on the evil Kai. Jack Black and Bryan Cranston deliver outstanding performances that will leave you in stitches and tug at your heartstrings. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more entertaining movie news, reviews, and discussions. Thanks for being part of the Real Savant community, and we can't wait to bring you more fantastic movie experiences next time.